one sure way to make it easier to pass local food legislation in the state houses is to have a champion legislator who'll be successful working the bill through. And Tennessee is blessed to have that in Frank Niceley. Frank is a state senator from the 8th District in East Tennessee. And without further adu, Frank, welcome to the Solari Food Series. Before we get into everything you accomplished, which could take hours, we're probably not going to hit it all, why don't you give us some information about your background in farming?
Well, I graduated from the University of Tennessee in soil science in 1969, raised on a farm. When I was young, we had a dairy, and when I got out of school, I took over the dairy and ran it for another 15, 16 years. Began to see that there was not a future in the dairy industry the way it was structured. And we got out of that, and since then, we've done a little of everything. If you can lose money on the farm, I've probably tried it one time or another. But I began to realize that what I had been taught in school, maybe not what we need to be thinking about. I remember Mark Twain said that he was educated once, took him 20 years to get over it. And I think a lot of times when you graduate from agriculture at these land-grant universities, it takes you about 20 years to get over it and realize that they structure everything for the big guy. And most of these farm bills are all made so the big guys, the Tysons, the Purdue's, the Monsantos, the Archer Daniel, they're the ones who have the lobbyists. They're the ones who make the money off the decisions made in Washington. And the small guy kind of falls through the cracks. So somewhere along the way, I realized that. And, we believe that good, wholesome food is cheaper than doctor bills. We don't make a lot of money on the farm, but we do eat well. And we're all seem to be fairly healthy right now, so it seems to be working so far. But no, I ran for legislature back in '88. I was on the Ag Committee then. I was there 4 years and was redistricted out of my House district, ran for the Senate and was defeated. And 12 years later, I ran for the House again, came back in the House, was on the House Ag Committee, ended up being chairman of the Ag Committee in the House. Senate district opened up, and I ran for the Senate in 12. And this is I'm just completing my second term in the Senate. And I'm running for election now. I don't have an opponent. So if my health holds, I'll end up with at least 12 years in the House and 12 years in the Senate on the Ag Committee the whole time, except for 2 years when the Farm Bureau got mad at me and took me off.
Well, yeah, we're looking for more than 12 years from you, Frank. But in the meantime,